Another MLB The Show stream. Sorry about how I had to shorten the last one. It just kind of happens sometimes. I get caught up trying to do something, and I realize I gotta eat, and so we're gonna try and get 3 done. Cause I was gonna try and get 4 done today, but there's not a whole lot of time in the day, especially after my aide leaves. Like, she leave at 2:30, and then I'd like be out hanging around with people that I probably got no business hanging around with.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
That does look so freaking cool. What I might do is after I'm done playing this, like after we're done playing franchise and be a pro, because this is on here, I might just go that route. Oh shit, I put ball back. I was gonna put Cassis in at first, but I'll do that in the next game. It's all good, right?
Ready to go, and now Randy Arozarena. The wide to kick the pitch. In for a strike, and this one is off.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good job.
Here's Manuel Margot.
Manuel Margot.
Just misses.
Right.
Seamer.
Wow.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
1-2 to Margot. On the ground, right side. Arroyo picks it up. 2 away here in the top of the first.
That is third. The third base.
Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one
he
misses,
swung.
and the count is 1-1. That's in there.
Good job.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see
I
another.
did not want me to strike him out.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rays going
Not want me
on.
striking him out. That's crazy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. There's the strike. Glass now, ready and deals. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Can't field it cleanly.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Christian Arroyo. In there for strike 1. And there's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips for 1, and it's a double play. Rafael Devers up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that's in there for strike 1. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Righty delivers. And Devers hits that one. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. And welcome back. Top of the second. And now it's Brandon Lau. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's strike 1. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Dahlbeck makes the grab. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Wander Franco stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at-bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Down in order, go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And now Adam Duvall. And he deals. And there's the strike. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive. Caught.
It was busted right by you.
Turner,
how'd you catch it?
On that right side. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Kike Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Arena moving under. Hauls it in for the out.
Dude, seriously, just drop.
Away. Here's Reese McGuire.
You don't need to keep doing this. Let him have his hit.
In there for strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This to center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch. Inning over.
No, you weren't supposed to catch it, you dumbass. Come on.
New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it in, and there's one away. Kluber, a 6'4" righty, 215 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Josh Lowe in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Duvall sizes this one up, brings it in. 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for Tampa, and we are still.
That's what you get for doing that to me.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Yu Chang. Glass now, back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
At the plate, Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1. Base hit center field. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And Devers is set down. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Right.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Adam Duvall.
That one's in there, 0-1. Glass now, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Next offering is in for a strike. Arroyo, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now it's Randy Arozarena. The pitch. And a strike in there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
That one the other way. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains 1-0. Jeffrey Springs gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Turner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Fires across to Hernandez.
You had all day in the world to get to the bag.
Foul ball there.
Oh, that's not good.
But right at him.
Asshole! You fucking run!
That fastball. He's
Bitch.
all over it. It's just frustrating when
That's
you can't
perfect.
get it
I
to
don't
fall.
understand how
Maybe
you're
next
catching
time
it.
up, He'll find a hole.
Dumbass.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Dahlbeck in the box now, no balls and a strike. Flied out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, way back there. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Yu Chang.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
At the belt and fires.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
0-2 now. Hard hit, base hit. One run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Lau handles the chance, slings to first, and Verdugo is set down. That's the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Wander Franco. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Into center. Hernandez sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swing and a ball popped up. Arroyo makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethencourt. And that's in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Rays held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Luis Patino.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Arroyo leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and a run is in to score. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Enrique Hernandez. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming. Runs in the inning. 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now Jose Siri. Popped up right side. Arroyo in position. Snags it for the second out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Arozarena in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch is popped up. Chang drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yanni Chirinos.
Number 72.
And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Chirinos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Chang in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Verdugo, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. Rips that one to right. Margot pulls it down. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Jonathan Aranda. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Bayo. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. First offering, and it just misses. And that's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch is on the side. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Here comes a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third. And that pitch finished.
I'm trying to strike him out.
Down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Looks like it'll be a pinch
Digging
hitter.
around.
Curtis Mead looking to start something with one gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Righty to the plate. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. The Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 4-0. Staying in the game on defense, Curtis Mead. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Jalen Beeks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Devers stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18.
And now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Adam Duvall hits one out, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. 1 down. Justin Turner up next for the Red Sox. In there, and it's 0-1. Called strike right there. 0-2 now. Out to short. Slings it across. Turner is out. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it is gone. Kike Hernandez takes him deep, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Shane Baz. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the right. Paredes fires over to first. Third out, but the long ball was working in. And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Devers throws out to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, number 14.
Now it's going to be Christian Bethancourt. And that's in there for strike one. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's outside. The next offering misses. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering upstairs.
Come on! The flip! Just come.
Good job to fight
This
that
pitch
one
wheel
off.
is busted, bruh.
And the right-hander deals.
Pitch wheel's busted.
Knocks that one
No!
away, and we'll do it again.
Would you stop hitting every fucking thing? Jesus.
3-2 now. That
Would
one down
you
the line,
strike out?
and foul ball.
Please, for the love of God, strike out.
He goes
Thank
down
you.
looking.
Fuck. What am I gonna do?
And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
For the love of all that is holy, strike out.
The pitch. Strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. To first. One gone to the bottom of the
As
8th.
he can.
And stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. In there for strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. Line drive and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now, out to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. So, all set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Houck. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Houck goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Raley. He swings and fouls one off.
It's more to catch it.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pinto over at first with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Vidal Brujan, the runner on first with 2 gone for him.
That's the ball.
First offering misses the mark.
Just fun.
Kicks and fires. Popped up. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire...
When I used to run a blog, I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a claw. On the ball where I learned to keep something small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting called, I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a law. Had to ask if the cost ever getting caught. Changed course, had to bank doors. Now the same doors got a man to wait for.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Donovan Solano. And the pitch is in for a strike. And we are underway. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That's out to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Now the Red Sox will get there. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. There's a strike. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. Miranda takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Christian Arroyo. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And here is
liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls. But at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Zips it across. 2 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Arroyo at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's hard hit in the line, and no one can get there. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. The tag, and that's number 3 inning over.
He was safe.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Byron Buxton. First pitch just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. McGuire makes the grab, and there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Out to short, Mondesi over to pick it up. Not in time, he legs it out.
Come on, the quality of my internet
And
is
at
fine.
first
I
with
don't
one
understand
gone,
this.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air out towards right center. Duran settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Deep into this game.
Foul ball. Paxton deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Justin Turner. Ober back to work. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball out to center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
In there for strike one. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Reese McGuire. And that's in there for strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tristan Casas in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for the rest. And welcome back onto the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. And a foul ball. Paxton measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going. Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Solano off of first with 2 away. And the pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here. Bottom of the inning, Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out to center. Buxton makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Verdugo, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. And the slider catches the zone.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. In there, and it's 0-1. And strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. And that will end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now Correa up to hit. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Good eye right there.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, frozen.
Do damage in a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Buxton batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That's towards center. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. On the mound now for the Twins, Joe Ryan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Durant leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it, and there's 1 down. Turner climbs in on that right side. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ripped to short. Correa over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one ripped. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Paxton back to work. And he pumps it a strike. Up the middle. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fought off foul. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Just missed. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Across here this half. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Kenta Maeda.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now batting Tristan Casas. In there for strike one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the fence. Now the tag at second, and he's out.
Dude, I'm getting sick of this already. Like, I'm really tired of this.
Up next for the Red Sox. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead. Around second now, going for 3.
I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
0-1, and that's in for a strike. Mondesi takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that one hammered. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jordan Balazovic into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. 2 outs, bases empty. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Here's Trevor Larnach. His first at-bat was a strikeout. So they turn things over to the righty, Cutter Crawford.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Crawford, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Donovan Solano. That one's in there, 0-1. Solano in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Jarren Duran. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The 0-2. On a line out towards center. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Justin Turner now. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to short.
Hit the fucking ball.
Tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nick Gordon. Crawford back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Christian Vasquez. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Fouled off. He was late. And 2 as he waves at that one. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Nick Gordon taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. New pitcher now, Ronnie Enriquez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. McGuire in the box again. Takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Louis Varland warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Sliding, but it gets down. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And here is Tristan Casas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Into center and a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-0. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now here is Adalberto Mondesi. Center field. Kepler makes the play. Runner tags and will move up to third. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
The 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Josh Winder comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the score.
The throw to second, over to first, safe.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Justin Turner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That one hops against the fence. 1 run is in. Turner into second, and he's got a double. The run scores all the way from first, and they now lead by 9.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Gilberto Celestino. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Richard Blyer.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch, and he just misses. Blyer fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
High fly ball down the left field line. Verdugo right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Gallo. He's the new third baseman. Back here at the ballpark, out of the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. There's a strike. And when you look at today's game, when you're talking about openers and a little more reliance on the bullpen, it's still nice to have a guy like this who will get you deeper into the game.
Yeah, because it's a long season, and when you're talking about sometimes things just not going the way as planned, you could tax that bullpen, and we all know whoever's bullpen can stay fresh longest, they have the best chance of winning the championship.
Larnach puts it away, and there's one away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. What is it to you that separates him from guys that are maybe a level or two beneath him?
This guy's not afraid to pitch to contact, so he's going to attack you with the fastball. He's not afraid to put the ball in play, let the defense work behind him. But what I love...
that ends the inning, so we take a break. We go to the 9th, leading off Trevor Larnach. Kenley on here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Slap the other way, foul. The pitch. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, number 95. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. And that misses off the outside edge. Next one misses. 2-1.
Oh, come on.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-2.
Fuck.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Durant on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that's in there for strike 1. Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent.
Did my wife last week, so this might actually be the last right here. Didn't want to do it, but kind of have to do it.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. Like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people feel